Welcome to our defense briefing program. I'm your host Liang Jun. Today, we have some significant developments to discuss, starting with the reported killing of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar by Israeli troops during a patrol in southern Gaza. This operation marks a pivotal moment in the ongoing conflict, as Sinwar had been a key figure behind the October 7 attacks and was believed to be using hostages as shields. While Israeli officials celebrate this achievement, they emphasize that the mission in Gaza is far from over, with the primary goal of rescuing all hostages still at stake. In other news, the Biden administration is making waves by easing restrictions on space-related exports to allies, a move that could significantly benefit U.S. commercial space companies like SpaceX and Boeing. This new policy will allow the shipment of certain satellite and spacecraft items without the need for licenses, aiming to bolster the U.S. space industry while maintaining national security. This change is part of a broader strategy to enhance technological collaboration among allies, particularly in response to rising concerns about China's influence in the Indo-Pacific. Lastly, President Biden has hailed the elimination of Sinwar as a potential turning point for peace in Gaza. While he expresses hope for a political settlement following this significant event, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu remains firm that military operations will continue until their objectives are fully met. As tensions remain high, we will keep you updated on how these developments unfold. Please stay tuned for more detailed coverage. BBC reports that after a year-long manhunt, Israeli troops successfully located and killed Yahya Sinwar, the leader of Hamas who had been in hiding since orchestrating the October 7 attacks. Sinwar, 60, was believed to be hiding in tunnels beneath Gaza, shielded by hostages and a small group of bodyguards. However, during a routine patrol in southern Gaza, Israeli forces engaged 3 militants and later discovered one of the bodies resembled Sinwar. After confirming his identity through tests, Israeli officials celebrated his death as a significant victory, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu asserting that it dealt a blow to evil and reaffirming the ongoing military campaign in Gaza, which has seen significant casualties. South China Morning Post highlights the Biden administration's decision to ease export restrictions on U.S. commercial space companies, allowing them to ship certain satellite and spacecraft-related items to allies without extensive licensing. This move aims to bolster the U.S. commercial space industry, benefiting major players like SpaceX and Boeing, while simultaneously safeguarding national security interests. The changes will facilitate technology sharing under the UK-US Security Pact with Australia and the UK, particularly as the US seeks to counter China's influence in the Indo-Pacific region. By simplifying regulations, the administration hopes to enhance the competitiveness of U.S. space companies and expand their international presence, including potential plans for SpaceX's Starship rocket testing in Australia. Al Jazeera reports that President Joe Biden has expressed relief following the announcement of Sinwar's death, viewing it as a step toward a potential political settlement in Gaza. Biden emphasized that this event could pave the way for a day after in Gaza, free from Hamas's influence, and highlighted the U.S.'s role in assisting Israeli forces in tracking Sinwar. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan noted the significance of removing a key figure from Hamas's leadership, suggesting this could help facilitate a ceasefire. However, contrasting views emerged, with Netanyahu declaring that the mission in Gaza remains unfinished, raising concerns that the violence may escalate rather than diminish following Sinwar's assassination. Associated Press reports that an independent review of the Maine State Police's response to a tragic mass shooting that claimed 18 lives has led to significant recommendations aimed at improving future responses. The review, initiated by the New England State Police Administrators Compact, followed a comprehensive after-action report and was spurred by an independent commission's findings. The shooting, which occurred in Lewis, Maine, during a cornhole tournament, highlighted the need for better mass casualty crime scene protocols, enhanced training, and improved incident management systems. William Ross emphasized the importance of ongoing collaboration and training among first responders to ensure preparedness for such devastating events. Al Jazeera discusses the recent joint declaration between Mauritius and the United Kingdom regarding the sovereignty of the Chagos Archipelago, which has been a contentious issue for decades. While the agreement marks a significant political milestone, it allows the continued operation of the AV base on Diego Garcia, a strategic military location in the Indian Ocean. The deal permits Chagossians who were forcibly removed from their homes to establish the base, to return to smaller islands in the archipelago, but not to Diego Garcia itself. Critics argue that the agreement does not address the historical injustices faced by the Chagossians and allows the U.S. to maintain its military presence without accountability for past actions, including involvement in the controversial Extraordinary Rendition Program. The article highlights the ongoing struggles for decolonization and the implications of this agreement for international relations. The Globe and Mail pays tribute to Bob Fulford, a revered Canadian journalist and columnist who passed away at the age of 92. Stephen March reflects on Fulford's prolific career, which spanned over 7 decades and produced an astonishing number of columns that shaped Canadian culture and public discourse. Fulford's writing was characterized by a deep curiosity and a commitment to serving his readers, as he explored a wide range of topics with insight and wit. Despite facing personal challenges, including a stroke and vascular dementia, he remained dedicated to his craft until the end. Fulford's legacy is one of passion for journalism, mentorship to younger writers, and an unwavering belief in the power of the written word to make sense of the world. His influence extended beyond his columns, as he fostered connections with readers and aspiring journalists alike, leaving a lasting impact on Canadian media. Al Jazeera reports that senior U.S. officials have issued a stern warning to Israel regarding the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, stating that if Israel does not allow more aid into the region, the U.S. may have to reconsider its military support. In a letter from Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, they highlighted the alarming conditions in Gaza, where starvation and disease are rampant, and urge Israel to take immediate action to reverse the worsening humanitarian situation. The letter emphasized the legal obligation under U.S. law that requires the suspension of military aid if a country obstructs humanitarian assistance. Yet, experts have criticized the Biden administration for not enforcing this rule against Israel, raising concerns about the lives of countless Palestinian civilians. In a separate report by the Associated Press, Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris addressed the recent killing of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar, suggesting it presents a crucial opportunity to end the war in Gaza. Speaking at a campaign event, she emphasized the need for a resolution that ensures Israel's security while also addressing the suffering of the Palestinian people. Harris's comments come amid protests demanding an end to the conflict, reflecting the growing pressure on U.S. political leaders to take a firmer stance on the humanitarian crisis in the region. Her remarks underscore the delicate balance the Biden administration must navigate as it faces increasing scrutiny from both supporters and critics of its foreign policy. The Sydney Morning Herald introduces Charity Greep's solo debut album. The new sound a provocative exploration of toxic masculinity and the complexities of modern manhood, drawing inspiration from his experiences and the absurdities of life. Greep's music features grotesque characters and a diverse sonic landscape that blends various genres, including salsa and post-punk. The album seems to revolve around desperation and journey, with Greep aiming to evoke both laughter and sympathy for his flawed protagonists. As he embraces the freedom of solo artistry, Greep reflects on the limitations of band dynamics and expresses a desire to push musical boundaries, crafting a unique sound that challenges conventional pop norms. Associated Press on the heated Senate race in Nevada, incumbent Democrat Jackie Rosen and Republican challenger Sam Brown are set to engage in their only debate before early voting commences on November 5. This crucial hour-long debate, to be broadcast live by KLS-TV, will address pivotal issues such as abortion, inflation, and immigration, all while voters are bombarded with campaign ads. Rosen, a first-term senator known for her consensus-building approach, faces off against Brown, a retired Army captain with a Trump endorsement and a history of battlefield injuries. Brown vows to tackle border security, housing affordability, and tax reforms, while Rosen counters that he is disconnected from the needs of Nevadans, particularly in a state where nearly 40% of the electorate is nonpartisan, with Rosen holding a significant fundraising advantage and a lead in polls. She enjoys a hometown advantage in Las Vegas, where she has lived for over 40 years. The debate will also delve into the contentious issue of abortion rights, as Nevada voters consider a ballot initiative to protect abortion access. With Rosen advocating for these rights and Brown identifying as pro-life, as early voting approaches, the outcome of this race could potentially shift the balance of power in the Senate, making this debate a critical moment for both candidates. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopsis, thoughtfully curated by the 60O team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 60O Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 60O team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 60O Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 60obrief.com. You can conveniently receive 60O Brief via email.
Morning sunlight on the street, city whispers soft and sweet, faces mix in daily grind, every story intertwined. Cultures blend like colors bright, languages in the silent night. On the table, stories told, food and feast upon so bold. People living day by day, in the heart they find their way, sharing moments, voices sing in this world of everything. Society in rhythms beat, entertainment's fleeting heat, echoes of wars and fears, laughing through our unseen tears. Children playing in the park, drawing dreams till after dark. Elders speak of days gone by, washing shadows from